So I shouldn't like this fragrance, but I do. Hey Fragrance family, I'm Dave and I'm a Fragrance Bro. Of course, your best source for everything fragrance related. Today I have a review on the latest fragrance from Parfums de Marly, and that is Percival. Now, of course, if you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel below and click that little bell so you get a notification every time I make a video. All right, so before we get started, this bottle was sent to me for review by Lucky Scent. That's not going to alter my review at all, but just want to fully disclose that real quick. All right, let's get started. Date introduced is 2018. It's classified as a citrus aromatic. Notes are, this is a tester bottle, so it's right in the back here. Mandarin, bergamot, peony, ice flower, lavender, amber, nutmeg, coriander, cardamom, and tonka. Longevity and projection on this was beastly. Beast mode! I wore maybe one, maybe two sprays of this the first time I wore this, and it choked out my wife. And I've tried to go even less on the trigger since then, and it's still really powerful. Projection is, I mean, really beastly. Longevity is also really powerful as well, 10 to 12 hours plus. Season, I think this is really good for kind of those in-between seasons, between fall and summer, and maybe winter and spring as well. It's a really interesting fragrance that is kind of hard to nail down. As for purpose, I think this could work for a lot of things. I think this could be a Swiss Army knife type of fragrance, as well as a signature scent for a lot of people. It definitely works formal really well. It works date, I think, really well. It works for work, I think, but if you're light on the trigger, especially for work. And I do think it works for casual as well, so it works in a lot of different occasions. All right, so what are my thoughts? I love Parfums de Marly. They're a great house. I recommend them to a lot of people all the time. They're one of the best niche houses out there, I think, for a number of reasons. For one, they have really high quality scents. A lot of their scents smell fantastic, and most of their scents are really accessible too, meaning that it's really easy to wear these, and they're not too experimental and not too avant-garde in how they're made. They're just made in a way that is high quality, but easy to wear, and I really love that about Parfums de Marly. I also love their point of view, and I may go into detail about this in a future video, so stay tuned for that. But their point of view is very much Louis XIV, perfume court, France. And all of their fragrances are named after horses, race horses, or breeds of horses. As for the scent, what I mostly get in this are lavender, a lot of tonka, a lot of amber, and I get a little bit of nutmeg and a little bit of coriander. And that's mostly what I get out of this. It's very much a lavender forward type of fragrance. The coriander in there kind of adds a slight green bitterness that adds a little bit of shape to the lavender. And the tonka and the amber really weigh down and give it a lot of low notes and beef up the fragrance there. It's a very full and fat type of fragrance that comes right at you. It's full, it's powerful, very pleasant, almost too pleasant, I think. And that's one thing that I think some people will criticize it for, is that it has almost the cologne type of smell or the mall type of smell. But what I will say about that is that I think that it does that, but does it really well. So well that I think that it exceeds a lot of those type of generic type of scents. And that's why I say that I shouldn't like this scent. When I smell this, I shouldn't like it because it has that very familiar cologne type of smell, but I love it. It's a really fantastic fresh scent that reminds me a lot of kind of the best of the 90s designer fragrances in kind of that middle tier designer fragrance land. So when I was younger, I used to wear a lot of like Polo and Nautica and those type of scents when I was in high school, and this is what it reminds me of, kind of the best of that, but like a niche version of those. It has kind of a wateriness in there that is really nice. I think if some people call this a blue type of scent, like, you know, Polo blue or that Nautica blue or something like that, you could probably get away with calling this, you know, Parfums de Marly blue or something like that, and people would believe it because it has that type of scent to it. This doesn't do anything new in the fact that it's not going to blow people away from its uniqueness. However, because it's so high quality and because it smells so good, I think a lot of people are going to love this, and with good reason. It's a fantastic, very full, fresh scent. I think there are some fragrances out there that get kind of in the ballpark of this. I'm thinking of Mont Blanc Legend as one of those, but I think that this one just exceeds all of that. It just has such a quality in this that just outshines a lot of those type of traditional mall scents. It's a very classy, very sophisticated type of scent. And I think a lot of men are gonna like this, especially if you want just one scent that you wear a lot of times as a go-to scent, as your signature scent. They want something that is expensive, that is classy, that smells expensive and classy, and I think this is that type of scent. It's a very mainstream type of scent, and that's gonna have lovers and haters of this, and I can understand both perspectives here. But for whatever reason, it hit a nostalgia button in me, and I'm just one of those people who really love it. It's a fantastic scent, so I can highly recommend it. Now, bang for buck, this is $290 for a 125 ml bottle, which is what this one is right here. Now, that's a lot of money, I admit, but what I will say is that all the Parfums de Marly scents that I have smelled all smell rich. They smell like you paid $290, and I think that's important for a rich, expensive niche scent. And I think that if you're the type of person that wants one scent, that wants to have something classy and expensive and wear it all the time, I think it's going to be worth it for you. As for compliments, I did actually get a few compliments while wearing this. I wore it and I had a few people say that it smelled nice. My wife likes it, except that it's just way too powerful for her, and that's always a negative in her mind, so I could never probably wear this a lot around her unless I diluted it somehow. She likes the smell though, which that's a positive, and I'll take that as a yes. Overall, I really like this scent. There's gonna be some people who really fall in love with this. It's a very, very likable, classy, sophisticated scent that is reminiscent of the best qualities of the 90s, amped up to 11. And I think that says a lot. Like I said, I should not love this scent, but I do. It's just a great, fresh, classy scent that I just really love. Now, this video was sponsored by Lucky Scent, and I love Lucky Scent. I cannot recommend Lucky Scent enough. They're a fantastic company that sells amazing niche fragrances. They are the leader in niche perfumery. You can go find this scent on their website, as well as samples of this for just a few bucks. You can go and try it there. And of course, I'll have a link down below to Lucky Scent where you can buy Percival. So have you tried Percival? Let me know down in the comments. Do you like it, love it, hate it? Let me know. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the way out. I'll love you for it. I'll see you next time. I'm Dave with the Fragrance Bros. Bye.